You have spent 2 decades building your career. You have the title, the expertise, and a track record of execution. But as you climb the ladder, something quiet happens. You get insulated. Every promotion adds another layer between you and the actual customer. Instead of talking to people, you look at survey results. You read research decks prepared by middle management. You start solving problems on slides instead of in reality. To break out of that corporate bubble, we need to actively rebuild your empathy muscle. We are going to do that through a 4-step process centered around a tool called the Customer Surprise Journal. Before we begin, grab a blank notebook or open a fresh document. You will also need to keep one specific product or service that you currently manage in mind. Learning how to bypass the internal approval chain to understand exactly what the market actually demands is the required starting point for any successful transition into entrepreneurship. We start by diagnosing a condition called insider blindness. This happens when you assume the user inherently grasps the value of your product because you know how it works behind the scenes. Look at your blank page. Write down a single sentence explaining exactly what your chosen product or service does. Now, read it back. Take a red pen and aggressively strike through every piece of industry jargon, acronym, or internal corporate speak in that sentence. Rewrite the description with one strict constraint. A 12-year-old must be able to read it and immediately understand what you are selling. Real domain expertise does not require sounding smart to your colleagues. It requires being instantly understood by an outsider. Step 2 shifts our focus from what you built to the reason the customer interacts with it. This is called the job to be done framework. This diagram shows how we structure this. Draw a grid with 3 columns on your page. Label them functional, emotional, and social. In the first column, write down the literal, physical outcome the customer is paying to achieve. If you manage a ride-sharing app, the functional job is simply point-to-point transport. Next, fill in the customer's internal feelings and their desired external status. Using that same app, the emotional job might be feeling secure late at night, while the social job could be arriving at an event in a premium vehicle. The functional column is usually crowded with competitors. The most valuable product ideas hide in the emotional and social columns. Step 3 requires you to leave your desk. Open your calendar and schedule a live field research session for sometime next week. You have 3 options: watch a user interact, shadow a frontline salesperson, or handle a live support ticket. The core rule here is silence. Your job is to observe without intervening, and to separate the literal words the customer is saying from the underlying point they are trying to make. You will feel a strong instinct to jump in and solve the problem, or defend your product roadmap. Do not do either of those things. Force yourself to sit with the uncomfortable silence. Pay attention to the actual emotional cost of the frustration the customer is experiencing. Watch closely for a workaround. This is the moment a customer invents a subtle hack to get past a flaw in your product's design. When you start noticing what people quietly endure without complaining, you are developing the highest form of entrepreneurial problem sensing. Now that you have real data, open your document back up and create your first official entry in the Customer Surprise Journal. Every entry must answer 3 strict prompts. First, what shocked you? Second, what workaround did you spot? And third, how does this break previous assumptions? This requires treating complaints differently. They are no longer failures to be minimized. They are free, highly targeted product research. A successful journal entry will explicitly highlight a flaw in your original thinking. If your entry proves that you were right all along, you need to dig deeper. The willingness to update your worldview the moment raw evidence contradicts your instinct is the dividing line between an employee and an innovator. If you have completed this process, you have bypassed the reporting structures and established a baseline of raw, unfiltered truth about your market. Optimizing for external impact over internal approval redirects your career trajectory. Your ongoing assignment is simple. Set a recurring calendar reminder to conduct and log 2 informal customer interviews every single month. By your 40s, you have built the credibility and the network. But those assets only generate value when they are paired with the empathy required to solve the right problem.